Hope all is well. I am LesAnn. You can call me LesAnn and I will answer because it's still my name. Who the who? So we doing an impromptu live because I didn't get my video done. I hope that's okay. I probably should have posted, said something, but I didn't. I apologize. So make sure if you don't already have, turn on your notifications so that when I go live, you know, as well as whenever I post other videos. Which my plan is to normally post a video on Mondays and Thursdays. It could be a mix of content. It could be an oldie but goodie or newbie and all that jazz. But what it's going to entail is me playing with fabric because that's what I do. I love to play with fabric. So today I am going to show y'all some recent makes. I'm not going. I plan to not be long because I got things I gotta do, places I gotta go, people I gotta see. Not all in the same time, but I do. So while I'm getting myself situated and give it a minute, I'm gonna get this stuff rolled up. So I actually, y'all see me in a different dress. So you should have seen a post, a video. Hey now, a picture of me showing a dress that I made today that I was wearing. Well, I took it off. I took it off because I wanted to put it in the wash because I had not washed the fabric prior to making the garment. I didn't realize. Well, I did realize, but I forgot. So I decided to put it in the wash. So I am still wearing the same version that I showed earlier today, which is I called it Signature Tee. It's a t-shirt that design that I made years ago. I really love this dress. This fabric actually came from Fabric Mart. I don't know how many years ago, but I really love this t-shirt, or I call it a t-shirt, because it fits my curves. I can't really wear regular t-shirts because they don't fit because I am traditionally, if people want to know, I wear a 44-39, and then my hip measurement is about a 60, 59-60. Depends on what day of the week it is, right? Hey, now when you come in, make sure you like the video as well as make sure you say hello to me and I'll say hello to you. Make sure if your name don't match your handle, say your name so I can actually say your name to you. So anyway, so I'm not going to be very long. I'm going to show you my recent makes. So I actually recreated this dress. This one's a maxi. This is a maxi. This is a maxi version of my signature tee, and I made two more. So I'm gonna show you each one. I gotta remove my step stool out the way because it was right in the walkway. So my ironing board is right here because that's where I put it, because that's where I need it. So here is the first one. Hey now, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Is it Laura? Lolita? Aliza? All right, here now is, I'm going to drop y'all a little bit lower because I can't even see the bottom. It is not a full maxi. This one's a maxi, but this one is more like a calf length. It is made out of a jersey knit, and I'm going to bring you close so you can see the fabric. This fabric right here, you see it looks like mesh or netting. It's going to go viral. It would be nice. So the shirt is meant to be off the shoulders. It is not meant to be on the shoulders. So it has a curve on this side, and it actually is a V on this opposite side. It has cap sleeves, or grown on sleeves. I actually ended up putting the mesh here on the sleeves, and I actually did it on a hemline. I did make it a little bit of a high-low because that is something I like. So I did that for this one. I will probably have to wear like something underneath it because it is a thin material. And I know that, and I'm not stressed about that. So I made that one. And this is another version of the same one. I call this cotton candy or cotton whatever because of the tie-dye print. This fabric, okay, this fabric came from Fabric Mart. I've had it a few years. It is a jersey knit. This one came from Walmart. And the only difference I did was the hemline is a little different. Now to save fabric, because this is a Walmart bundle, I actually put a seam in the back. I usually don't have a seam in the back, but I figured not to waste fabric. It was better to go ahead and put a seam down the back. Plus, if you need to contour it a little bit more to your body by having a seam in the back, you can adjust that and make it smaller. It's clear that it might be for winter. Well, if you actually change the fabric, you can make it more for winter, I would say. But these are going to be summer dresses for me because this is very lightweight. But yeah, so that's these two. These two, I'm happy, go lucky, okay? These turned out great, great for the summertime, great for running and doing errands. I do have, and I'm probably going to make a couple more, but I was trying to find some fabrics that are very lightweight, that draped well. So that's why I went with these, or this particular fabric. So that's those two. Now these, what I'm getting ready to show you is something I have been talking about. If you, thank you. I have been talking about for a while, and it took me a minute to actually put it or to finish it, but I'm still in a debating mode with one part of it, but for the most part, I'm happy. So this pattern right here is a recent make. It took me a minute to finish it because I had to find buttons. The buttons for this, I actually did cover buttons. I ordered a set of like 100 variety. I think I'm gonna actually order some more of this particular size, and I'll bring you close so you can see it. So these are covered buttons that I did. I really like that. These are so nice, so nice. They look so good. This pattern is Simplicity 3002. It is a favorite of mine, and that. Thank you. I love it too. My plan is I have another fabric that I plan to do a outfit out of, and that's why I picked this solid. Eventually I'll find it. And with that one, I really, really needed it to be a solid print, but I'm going to definitely remake it again and maybe do a different color. So my only dilemma right now, I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go ahead and put a button up at the top. It looks fine with it not being there, but it's sort of like you sort of kind of want to do it. It's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love fashion. But I had to learn to love fashion because being that I'm such a curvy girl, a lot of stuff in the stores or places I couldn't wear because they would never fit right. So when you in a situation like this, you just learn how to do things so you can look good and look different, as they say. And plus, I don't like looking like nobody. Nobody. If I can help. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and... one pattern, I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is because I don't know what I did with it. So that's this one. This one is, like I said, Simplicity 3002. I did change the sleeves to this cap sleeve look. And it actually just has elastic in it. Because if you've seen it before, honey, I did not like it. I did not like it. Thank you. Loop in a button, maybe a loop in a button. Well, it actually covers overlaps. So I'm just debating whether or not I want to put one at the top. So these overlap really well. So I don't think if I put one, I would do a buttonhole up here. That's the only part of it, Shirley, that I'm thinking I kind of want to put it on there, but I kind of don't at the exact same time. So I kind of like the clean look, but I don't even know if I'm gonna button that far way up, all the way up like that, you know? So, but it definitely is ready to be worn. I just gotta decide on what I want to wear with it, and she's gonna be good to go. So that's a recent fix and finish. I'm happy about that. Other than that button, you know. This one right here, I did the other day. It is a McCall's pattern. I really wish I could remember the pattern number. If I find it, I'll put it in the comments or the description. That's what I'll do. I'll put it in the description because I'm not for sure what I did, because I do know where I did with it. Because after I made this one, I'm gonna make me another one. So I probably put it in a bag. If I don't see it right away, then we're gonna have to wait. Yeah, I'll tell y'all about this one though. Anyway, so this one is a McCall's, and the original look was more of a fancy dress, but I like the way the collar fit. So the collar goes up, and the bodice is lined, but the collar goes up, and I really like this look. So I wanted to use it for just a regular pull on top. It looks when it's a winter and it's not. It looks like it's for winter, but not too cold. And the collar, boy, it came light one. I have it home. So the original finish, as far as the V, was supposed to be more like down here. And that was just too revealing for me. So I decided to actually close it up. I tried to match it. Right here is not matched. At the very top, that's the only place it's not matched. Everything else matched up pretty good. But for a nice little throw on top, I would love... I had another idea of what I was going to match it with. It doesn't match well with it. So we gotta... this may just be worn with some jeans. It may be worn with some jeans. It looks like a little girl's t-shirt, but it's very pretty. It looks like a little girl's t-shirt. It fits me. But I ended up doing, because this wasn't originally part of the plan. I just went on to put this on here because I always need something kind of hit me at least 6 inches from my waistline, about 6 inches to about 9 inches, so that I just feel more comfortable that way. So I would never just stop it. Otherwise, it will probably just would have been like a top that fit all the way down straight. I may try that too, because I really do like this top. I ended up taking and putting some elastic right here. This fabric did come from Fabric Mart. Y'all will begin to find out. That's where I like to shop a lot of times, is Fabric Mart. They always have some great deals, and you never know what kind of fabric you'll end up with. You just never know. You never know. So, and you may not be able to tell. It actually has silver in here. Like, so it's white, silver, blue, white, silver, and... Okay, let me see if I can get something. Sorry. Because my camera is acting crazy. I thought about making some pants, but I don't know if I will. The weight of the fabric is really thin, so it's like real summer-ish. So I don't know if I would like the weight. Granted, doesn't mean I wouldn't wear it with it, because I am that girl who will wear all over print in a minute. In a minute. Ooh, I have a yellow necklace that has yellow stones on it. That would look really cute with this. Throw in a pair of jeans. That would be good. That would be real good. So I'll put the actual pattern of this in the description so y'all can see that and know what it is. But I really do like it. I already have cut out another fabric to make me another one. That one's gonna be more of I forgot. I think I'm gonna do the bottom a little different. A little different. Then we have this one. This is, I know the pattern, this pattern, so it's easy to pull out. This one is a duster. It is New Look 6305 is this pattern. The difference, I made a cuff with elastic. I still bound the neckline. I think I made it a little bit more narrow. And then, of course, it's supposed to be more straight. I did make it go out in order to accommodate my hips. And this one is going to be more for whenever I'm cold. I stay cold. So I like the fact that the lace is, it's the color that makes me think more of a fall though. I love showing off what I've done. Because sometimes people don't make, I found that some people don't think of trying certain things, all because they figure they tell you don't use that fabric. I'll try something at least once. Tell me not to, and I'll definitely do it. This fabric, I will tell you, came from Walmart as well. It was one of those Walmart bundles. And I think I've already figured out a fabric, which is up on the shelf, that I would love to make me a nice little simple dress to wear underneath it. It could be a maxi. It may be a maxi if I have enough. But yes, this is a cutie patootie. Love it. Hold on. My alarm setting off because I have to do something. And my last but not least item that I have done most recently, and then we're going to get on off here. I'm going to tell you what this number is as well. Now, I will admit that when I picked the pattern up, this particular pattern, I really was debating whether I was going to like it. Because sometimes when they take certain pictures, any commercial or indie pattern, when they take pictures, sometimes I don't think they think it through, and it can actually turn people off, So this one is McCall 7976. See, the picture is not the most appealing, It's just not. It's not. But I said I'm going to give it a try because I am looking to increase the amount of blouses that I have. In order to increase the blouses, I got to try some stuff out. So I tried this pattern, and this is what I came up with. The fabric came from Walmart. It was Walmart bundle. I love chiffon. Y'all will probably see a lot of chiffon things around here. But I really do like it. The buttons are buttons I've had forever. They were in my stash. You can't tell, but they look almost marbly. almost the actual same kind of look as this. And thank you, Shirley. This is um now I will tell you some downfalls to this one. It didn't fit. I had to make some modifications, but I usually have to anyway. So I did make it a little longer because I didn't want it to hit higher up. I did have to widen the side seams, and it's French. It's I did French seams on this. I didn't do regular seams. I did French seams. And the sleeve portion, if you have large arms, you will have to accommodate those and add additional um, either underneath the arm or at the top before you cut it. Because if you don't, you'll end up, because it actually fit a little too tight and I needed like an inch, literally half an inch, and it would have made a difference. So I actually added a piece of fabric underneath the arm where you can't see it. Now on the back, it did not call for me to do 2 yokes. I ended up doing it because I was halfway reading. That happens. I halfway read. When it comes to directions, that's a bad habit. I halfway read, but it's okay. So I did this, and the other thing I noticed, for some reason, my markings, I don't know what I did. My markings to this pleat in the back didn't match up, but I got it to look even in the back. I think that's the most important part. Make sure it looks even, because otherwise it really doesn't matter. Um, it was an adjustment to realize that the pattern piece for the back of the sleeve is just the back of the sleeve. I almost thought I had to cut the whole thing, not realizing that this part is plain in the front and it's just pieced right here. So I did make a mistake there, but I rectified it and it worked out. It does have a tuck at the top, but it fits well. I think I still have some baby blue material, so I'm thinking of making me a jumpsuit or something that I can kind of wear it with. Otherwise, pair of jeans or something like that. But I'm happy I made it. I will make that particular pattern again. Um, I don't think there's a pattern that I've done out of this bunch of things that I wouldn't at least remake once. No, there's nothing in particular. So that's pretty much it. I want to come in and give y'all a snippet of some of the recent makes I made. I'm not saying they're May. I'm not saying they're in April, because it's a mix. It's a mix. So hopefully I will be back and y'all will have a video on Monday of something. I'm not for sure what. I still need to show you this outfit that I wore when I was in Atlanta. I still ain't showing y'all that. I ain't posted a picture on Instagram or nothing. But I need to do that. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. So I appreciate everybody. If you haven't seen the whole video or seen the live, I got to wait for it to process. It takes a minute to process. And I'm going to make it live later on. I will add in each one of the items that I'm showing you that I made. If it has a pattern piece, if it's my design, it'll say my design. Otherwise, I'm going to catch y'all on a rebound. I don't want to stay long. Plus, I got things to do, people to see, places to go. Y'all have an amazing evening. I appreciate all of y'all. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when I go live and or drop a video. Y'all have a good one.